Walk day 358. Thank you for coming along with me on my not morning walk. I got up this morning and I was just sort of, how do I explain it? Just not in a good spot. Let's put it that way. But, hey, the sun's gone down. Well, the time we're recording this happens to be just coincidentally Christmas Eve. And so it's better to be outside on Christmas Eve looking for Santa up there. So that works out pretty good, I would say. Scale's good. It went down again a little bit, kind of made up for the little bump we had yesterday. And yeah, I'm not disappointed. I'm actually on my way over to get a package as well, so we'll see what that's about. Yeah, no, it was weird working from home on Christmas Eve. Normally I don't do that, but you know, I remember in the old days, my late boss, who sadly left us back in August, he would always have us go home early. He made a big deal out of that. Go home! And but there were some times I just had work to do, and I ended up staying until my work day was done. So that happened a few times. Yes, I did get a present. My niece sent me a present. Very nice of her. I bought myself a present as well. I've always wanted one of those little portable tire inflators. So that's going to come in handy. You know, if I ever get to a spot where I've been parked and I look down and whoops, I could maybe try to get some air in it long enough to go somewhere and get some help or whatever, get it off a busy highway or something, you know, just to have it handy. Yes, it's a good thing to have, I think. So I'll be opening that up a little later here. Yeah, normally I cook on Christmas Eve. At this point, I'm just not feeling very motivated to cook. I feel like I'd rather exercise than cook. I think it's all that hypnotism has kicked in. No, I've got the ingredients. It's a family tradition on Christmas Eve to make oyster stew. And so normally I make a huge pot of it. But I've been thinking in my brain here, I can adjust it so that it's not so much. And that'll save the calories. It'll keep me from eating seconds, thirds, fourths. It's just, yeah, I just trying to psych myself out of going hog wild eating at holiday time, and it's working. I'm just not in the mood to eat. I'm not in the mood to cook. Which again, if I don't make it tonight, it'll be the first Christmas ever for me that I've missed that. So I'll figure something out. I think if I just make one bowl full, I think it's entirely possible to do that. See, so yes, my body composition keeps changing. You know, as a couple days ago, I had the best workout yet. I know almost certainly the glutes and the pecs, the two areas that I've been wanting to focus on, they are changing, and I didn't know if this 61-year-old body was going to be able to do that. But then, I don't know why, I decided, just for the heck of it, to watch Mr. America, which again is the natty competition. And there are people complaining about that. I don't know. It's a screwy thing. But anyway, so yeah, Mr. America has a category 50 plus. And I watched that competition from October this year. And I'm looking at these guys. There's one guy they said was closer to my age and had lost a lot of weight. So I'm trying to figure out who that is and try to learn a little more about his story, because, again, I'm always looking for role models. I'm always looking for ways that other people have been successful to learn. Again, I'm not comparing myself. I'm just utilizing their experiences just the way you're utilizing my experiences. So, yes, we'll go do some of that research later. But yeah, no, to see these guys who are, a decade or half a decade younger than I am, up on stage looking amazing for being natural. And that thought dawned on me. It's like, I couldn't do that. Technically, being on TRT, to replace the normal amount of TRT, I have to keep stressing that. I read how much a bodybuilder takes versus what I'm taking, and it's like mega doses. 10 times like what I'm taking. So it just doesn't fly. So I couldn't compete technically, but that's, neither here nor there. But the idea is I'm looking for people who, get in the mindset. It's working. I'm thinking more about my body. I'm thinking more about my health all the time. It's becoming a bigger and bigger priority. I'm feeling confident about who I am. Like I say, I'm not interested in cooking. I'm just not interested in eating right now. Okay, that's the way it is. And I found a young guy. He lives also in Minnesota, down south central Minnesota, who he's got a whole bunch of TikTok followers who they watch his live streams. He does a live stream in the afternoon, and then he goes to the gym and does a live stream in the evening. And I had to go to bed. But he started working out at the gym like at 11 o'clock, and I really wanted to see what he does, but he's young. I'm not. But anyway, he's a really good guy. I'm impressed with his videos. He's got some great sage advice, things to consider about living and life. So I'm going to continue to follow him. He's followed me in return. I think we're going to be good friends. Yes, he said that he's been just in sports all his life, so he's grown up with it. He's grown up with athleticism. He's grown up with working out, and now he's been working on the actual muscle building, and he's so proud of himself. An ordinary person will look at these videos of him, flexing one after another, but you put in the work. It's your right to do that, to feel good about yourself, because it's not easy. I don't have any idea how far I'll be able to get. It'll be better than what it's been, whatever I do. So I'm not concerned about that, but still, he's got himself set up for the rest of his life. He's going to be fit. He's going to be proud of himself. He's going to be accomplished. Then on the flip side of that, I watch a guy who's started taking TRT at age 70, but he's also been a bodybuilder his whole life. And his videos are also very fascinating. It's just normal thing, but he just wasn't sure what the TRT was going to do to his physique, his body, his weight, those kinds of things. So he does a check-in every once in a while on YouTube. It's fascinating. So there are people out there doing this kind of stuff, old, young, and I'm having a great time watching them. I'm out of time. We'll check in with you later. Bye for now.